So here we go. Benji against Jacob Sobel. In the past, Jacob used to put it bluntly, destroy Benji. Benji has naturally improved over the last year, putting in the work behind the scenes. And I can tell you, Jakob, inside his mind, he's still thinking, I'm better than this kid. I used to destroy him. But in reality, things change. And Benji has been beating Jacob quite comfortably over the last few months. Nevertheless, as I always say, when it comes down to the big occasion, it's not about your skill. It's about the power of your mind. Alex says, it's only 9:30 at night. It's not practice. This is EbaTT League, local league, where players compete against one another. Mr. Artan has clearly stated who he believes will win. Benji, or as many of us know him at the club as Benjamin. So this is going to hinge, I would say, Ian from Glasgow. Ian, do you know, here's a fact for you, my mum is Scottish. Born in the good old Glaswegian city, near Queen's Park. You'll probably know it better than me. I haven't been there for years. Great setup, thank you. I'm not sure if you know about our league, but I'll explain to you how it works. We have 4 divisions. The top division is aimed at high local league to national/international players. Division 2 is aimed at high local league to middle level local league. Division 3 is based at middle local league to lower. And at the bottom here, you won't be able to see it, it's aimed at newcomers. And the setup is 6 in a group, best of 3s. 2 go up a division, 2 go down, and the 2 middle, they stay in the division that they are at. And this is constantly moving. Players constantly move every week. They go up or down or stay. Back to the main match. Well, Ian, just to quickly tell you, we're at the bottom of the M1. 3 minutes in the car from the M1. As soon as you come to the bottom, we're literally there. So let's get back to this match on table 2. This is good to see because Benji has taken the challenge on with positive body and mind language. And as mentioned a few times, Benji struggles when it comes down to pressure, but he's embracing it on this occasion. And I think he wants to show Jacob that he is truly a level above him now. Right, tell Martin that Artan said he needs to attack more. Where is he? Oh, he's gone. I'll tell him next time. Tony Montana, who are you playing? Tony, who are you playing? Snap the form. I'm just getting a little bit nervous now. Either one, Jacobs would not won that point, you would have seen the body language completely turn and change with Benji. But gave him the cushion he needed to cross the line. Okay, that's my dinner finished. It's very interesting to see how people's attitude towards winning or losing a point is unveiled in competition environments. Oh, did you see his body language? Bashed his head against the wall, disappointed with himself, simply because he felt he had an opportunity to win the point and did not capitalize. Tony Montana. Tony over here, as mentioned earlier, his birthday, has chosen to spend it with us. Wife gave him a choice, Eba or home with lovely wife. To be fair, I probably would have done the same as Tony. Luckily my wife won't see this video and I'll get away with this. Good positive attitude from Benji. We'll surely see him cross the line with a 2-0 victory. Nevertheless, if Jacob manages to sneak a few cheap points, get close, then you may see a whole different ball game. Oh, Tony. High risk shot. It'd be interesting to know what goes through our minds when sometimes we get this opportunity to hit the ball. And we go for it, and of course it's great, and it goes on. And sometimes we actually don't have the opportunity. It's a poor selection. And yet, our brain, mind, and hand tells us to smash the hell out of that ball. Who is that? Is that the angel or the devil talking? Here we go. As mentioned, Jacob has managed to find a way to get back into this game. And now we may say, oh, here we go. Like I just said, we may see a whole different ball game. Personal talk by Benji to himself, try and find solutions to the situation, whilst Jacob will just trust himself now and continue to play as he is. Naturally under pressure, Benji and most players will struggle to serve short, where Jacob should have attacked that. And unfortunately, gave the advantage over to Benji. Both players are serving long and half long. Play. Fonzie. Mainly due to the psychological pressure that they both are putting themselves under. There we go. That is psychological pressure. It's a type of ego where the mind, oh my goodness. body and mind tells you one thing. Sorry, I should say the mind tells you one thing. And then the other mind, the brain, tells you a completely different story. So you are in conflict with yourself and with your opposition. Here we go at 1-0. Benji's body language, as you notice, has completely changed from very energetic, powerful, confident aura to a questionable, slightly deflated, as mentioned, slightly deflated external expressions. So in truth, really now, this is anyone's match. Although I would say Benji, if he is confident, should be his game. But at the moment, it really is looking 50-50. That's the negative body language. It happens to a lot of us. When we are slightly tight, someone flicks into our backhand, we reach to the ball rather than strike it. Because it's a semi-freeze mode. As we all know, we have the freeze, the fight or flight mode. And when we start tightening up, we start freezing off. Depends on your character. You start freezing or you start fighting. Now, that's not to say that you do that in every field. For example, let's say you are a natural fighter, physical fighter, UFC, boxer. You may naturally have a fight mode in this situation. But, Tony! But, a fighter may find himself in a situation where he completely freezes. Potentially when he sees a mouse coming out of his bed, running around the floor, he may jump on the bed and hide and be scared. So, fight or flight mode depends on how you value or how you interpret the situation you're in. Currently, Benji is now trying to find the fight mode whilst he's behind, and Jacob is going to tactically try and find a way to keep Benji's attacks from being executed, such as beautiful rally. And now the now it's beautiful to see how the momentum is shifting from left to right. The momentum was all in favor of Benji in the first match. Second match, it stayed in favor of Benji for a while. And then it started to shift in Jacob's favor, which again, as now in the last match, has shifted between both players. And currently, even though Jacob's winning, the momentum is on Benji's side. Oh! And Jakob has clearly showed that he is still able